Okay, what I've done is I've lowered the height about 2.5 millimeters, which may not seem like much, but it's okay. It's a bit. And what I can show you here is the top of the window frame is 6 millimeters. The top of the engine is a little less than 8 millimeters. Here you can see my seam for the top tray is 6 millimeters, which ties that directly in. The tender here you can see is considerably lower, about 5 millimeters lower than the engine. It's about 7, and the engine is about 7 3/4. So it's lower. It's nearly the identical width, which is about 5 centimeters. If I can get this camera angle for you, you can see. I got to hold two things here, so it's just under 5, and the engine, you have to look down the sides, it's just under 5, so it's about 5 and 5 close. I use my calipers, and it seems the I can get it here, and then it fits here as well. Maybe it's a little snug, but it fits. So it's about a millimeter, maybe 1 millimeter wider than the engine. To change the width right now would be really painful. But if we look down, I don't know if it shows that well, or if you can see that width as a problem. We try to look down it, I line this car up. You can see it's a little there, it's more the same, it's just a little off center, I guess, but I'm happy with it. I'm okay with the width. You're going to be adding railings, and that's going to add detail to this. It's not going to clutter it, but it's just going to make it a little crisper. We also have taillights we're going to add, red in the corner and a backup light in the middle. I've adjusted the connector coupler height so it's identical. I've raised the skirt as well, so we now, as you can see, we have opportunity to stick the wheels out. They should roll nicely and make the turns without any problem. I've fixed the trailing truck, so I'm pretty set on this configuration and the capability of the inserts to fit the components. For the enlarged speaker I had to put in, I moved some holes. I've changed the speaker box. I've combined the speaker box with the hold down for the wiring, and it bolts on right there. And the wiring would come up, go under the speaker, and then go out into the system. The sound system would plug in here. I had it around here somewhere. There it is. It's fallen out. This is the sound system that we are using now. This is going to be where a connector is going to be. So all these thin wires will be soldered to that PC board. And on that PC board will be a connector or a place where we can tie in all the other wiring that we would need. And it won't be soldering. It would just be, this would all be soldered up by us, but then the wiring would be screwed together into terminals. Okay, and then this, right? The old power distribution and the control board for the reverse. They go in here just like that. Fan goes in there. Lid comes down. Oh no, wait, there's one more thing. There is a frame, here it is, This frame holds the power distribution boards, the volt regulator boards, one each side, one for smoke and one for the puff and chuff. And then the speaker goes there. So this is how it gets built up, like that. That's what those parts are going to come over here. That's the older chassis design. This is a newer chassis design, so I'm going to take those components and transplant them over here. That's what it's going to be. It should be pretty exciting. Okay, so go back and look at the beginning, look at the width and the height. I think it's fine. I think the skirt, I lowered the skirt to give me a little more room here, and that's helped. If I had to lower the engine, I could probably do 2 more millimeters. I could take the skirt down to this hub, this bearing hub here. I could drop it down that much if I had to. I don't really want to. I don't think it needs to be dropped down, but it could be. All right, I'll take all this off again and take this out of here, and then get this out of here. There, and then I'll put this back on. Let's get that out of here, get this back on. Make sure these are out of the way. You can look at it again. I could lower it 2 more millimeters maximum, and that would require a lot of work. Not a lot of design work. The design part's easy, but then I have to reprint, reassemble, rewire, and reassemble all of the trucks. So far, what I've only done is I've changed this piece here. I've raised the hole up. I've shortened this mounting plate here so the hole is higher, so that allows the whole system to sit down on it more. And when I did that, I had to lower the height of the attachment pin, pivot pins, so I had to print new pivot pin that was shorter. And then I reassembled it, and I think it really improved it. So check this out, let me know. And if I don't get a lot of screaming, I think I'm going to call it. Okay, we're getting out of here. I'm going to build this thing. I'm so excited. I'm going to start building engines. All right, later, gang.